Hey there, welcome back to Fresh Start Budgeting. Today we are taking a look at the third income stream of August and what's happened during that period, and then planning out for the fourth and final income stream for August. So let's get started. So today is a check-in. We're taking a look at income number 3 and what happened with those monies and preparing out for income number 4. So income number 3 came in August 15th and it was a total of $2,500. I did make a plan of what to do with those monies, and I've made some adjustments to it, but nothing that really sways us from what the general use of the money was going to be. So with this particular income, I did have some bills that were coming through. I definitely spent less on food than what I planned, but the reason for that was I actually did more. I needed to go to Canadian Tire, do some household things, so stuff for the backyard actually, and so that's where those monies went. Just a little bit on transit there, some subscriptions, and then some other spendings that were kind of expected. So if I take a look at what had been planned out, the bills I had planned to pay were taken care of. With the exception of the natural gas, that has not come out as of yet. Transit, we spent slightly less. Food, I definitely spent less. I only spent $140 of our $500 for this 2-week period. But I did do more spending in the household side of things. Subscriptions was less than what I anticipated this period. I only used $20 for personal. I upped what I provided to my kids. Stay pretty much on budget with what we expected for what his needs were going to be. And then right around where I thought for back to school and debts, was where I expected, and sinking funds was actually higher than we had initially planned. So in doing that, I know that I'm going to have to spend more money in this fourth period on food to kind of catch up on some pieces, but I think that we're going to be definitely under budget on that side of things. Now, when I take a look at August as a whole, I keep going back to that I am attempting to do 30% towards debts and savings. I'm not going to hit it for August. I already know that, primarily because the first and second payments were actually spent a lot more on the want side than anywhere else, and so there's some missed opportunity there in terms of being able to put money to savings and debts. But it was also a time that I was able to be on vacation. I definitely don't regret the things that we did. It was kind of a much needed break. So I'm just going to, in preparation for what our the wrap up is going to be and how we've spent our monies, I'm taking a look at knowing that our total income for the month is $7,400. When I have that goal of debts and savings, that's kind of the primary goal. Needs and wants can fill up the rest, but debts and savings, we're trying to get it to 30%, which for 7,400 is going to equal, I have done this calculation, is $2,220. So that's kind of the goal amount that I want to get to in putting towards debts and savings. For August to date, so this is as of August, I think it's the 20th today, we have spent $1,038. towards debts and savings. And so that takes us from July 27th, around that, until August 27th. So I've got one more income stream. It's a smaller income stream. It's $1,200. So you can see the gap between, I would need to send the entire $1,200 to debts and savings, and that's not possible. So I'm going to, for this month, knowing where I'm at right now, it is 17% of what we've earned so far is $1,038. So I'm going to amend our overall goal from 30% this month to try to get just to 20%. And 20% of the 7,400 is going to be 1,480. So that means that for this next check of 1,200, I need $442 to be debt and savings. So this will be August 22nd. Pay number 4. It's for our pay number 4. We need $442. We need to allocate to debts and savings. So that's what I'm gonna do. That is manageable. Okay, so that's what I know that needs to happen for this pay number 4 is $442 needs to go to debts and savings. I'm not sure at this point how it's going to get split, but I'm just going to put on the top line. Oh, it's hard to write close to the coils. 442. So our total pay for that period is 1,200. So if we take out 442, that leaves us with 758 for the other areas. I don't have a lot that needs to happen. What I do have is natural gas needs to be paid. So that will be 100. I do have for food, we have left from this one, we've got $360. So I'm going to say $350 for food. I'm going to aim to use less, but that's what I'll budget. So we'll take that out, minus $350. So that leaves us $308. Trying to think if there's anything. There may be some subscriptions here that will need to come out. So I'm going to put what I had left from the last payment, $60 there. So that leaves $248. Back to school shouldn't need anything. So I'm going to go minimal here. I'm going to do the remainder that I had planned for myself, which was $20. Here we'll just do a kind of a top up, 20 and 20. So that's another 60. And then I've got 188 left, and I'm going to leave some room here for that to happen. Okay, so that's going to be my last pay. The most important part for me is that 442. That's what I'm going to aim for, debts and savings. So the next video is actually going to go into those savings and debts, see how those get divvied up, and I will see you next time.